Hello and welcome. I got a new build today. As you can see right here, I got the Mercedes Technic set. And let me just kind of tilt you down here a little bit so you can see the power work table, because we're going to get into it. I did pick this up at Walmart. It was $230. Quite an expensive set. I went there looking for the Skyline, but they didn't have it. I did see the Supra for $60, but I chose this over that for now. So put those pieces together like that. And then these go down here. So kind of like that. I don't know what I did with my little magazine thing. I had a little metal rack that I put my, books in that kind of, I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so anyhow, we'll move on. So now we grab one of these little, like, fin thingy things. After we put together a wheel hub. So that just kind of pops in there. And then we put a gray piece on the top. So there you go. And we'll do that with the other side. I am going to try to do that throughout the build. I'm going to try to build, both sides if I know that, you can do that. I kind of did that on the Speed Champion cars. Okay, so when you're putting this piece on, you want this curved edge to go toward the red part of the piece. That's what they're telling me. Now, did I put the right piece or wrong piece in there? Because that doesn't go all the way through. Oh, you know what? I bet you it wasn't these black ones. I bet you they're the gray ones. Yeah, they're the gray ones. The picture makes it look like they're black, but when you try to put it on here, it doesn't fit the way. Then the way the next picture shows. And then you put two gray pieces on the end. Now let's see, I did that. Put this. Yeah, like that. Right? Because I think we're creating these like fin things here. Yeah, so you want the little flat part on it facing toward the red. And this goes on here. And then two of these to lock this in. So we're kind of looking like that. Almost looks like a little robot or something. Doesn't stand up very well though. Okay. Now let's see. We need these two with one of these. And then that slides all the way up. Like that. Okay, then we want to this like this, put that there, and then we want one of these balls on this end, kind of like that. And then this turns around. That clips on there like that. Yep. Yep. Okay, so now we guys got to repeat the same thing on the other side. There we go. Then we move on to this piece with a red ball. And then looks like this little thin piece. And then a silver sleeve. Black on the top, and then this goes here, and then we got to make the other side. But just got to kind of reverse what we did. There we go. And then we'll take one of these. And we'll place that over the two. Lock that in place. There. Okay, and then take another blade the same way. Put this in here. That. And then one of these. And then that will clip on here. And there. I gotta get that piece to go up though. There we go. And I bet you gotta do the same thing with the other side, but now I'm one piece short. And I'm wondering if that ain't the piece that fell on the floor that the carpet monster ate. Yeah. Or was I supposed to put these brown ones on the bottom? So I got brown ones too. That's showing gray. It says 4 gray. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Um, well, that's about as much as I could do with that. I did look on the floor to see see if I could find anything that I was missing, but it didn't seem like I could find what was missing. Let me just put that aside for a moment. Maybe I'll have to go down there and look again. But here's our brown pieces. Stick our okay, then so that goes like that. Okay, so it's saying to put two of those things on. Oh, maybe those are what connect this together. That's what they're saying. Something like that, then. It still doesn't. Oh, I forgot to put the. Hold on. I forgot to put the sleeves on. Those little wing things. No wonder I'm struggling to make it look like the picture. Okay, so okay, so back down to just that. Now we gotta put those wings on. Dang it. Without trying to feed the carpet monster. Okay, so like that. Then this goes on here. So it's like that. Hey, it's a little spaceship. Yeah, now that looks a lot better. That looks more like the picture. And then that slides on there. Perfect. Okay, so then this goes here. That goes there. Then two blue sleeves with the shorter end sticking out. So, kind of like that. All right. Now it's weird that I got one brown one left over. Anyhow, so okay, so we want one of these, but with the shorter end in first. And then a black on the fourth hole. And then a sleeve over the black. And then one of these, and no, two of these. That. And then this goes in the second hole. And this goes here. That one goes there. Okay, so then this goes like this. So you want to make sure all these connection points face inward toward the box. Oh, okay, so, and then these two parts go over the two black parts you got right here where my fingers are. Because then that allows the blue one to go in the last peg hole. And then you push the blues in, so it looks like that when you're done. Yeah, okay, now let's see, we grabbing this one, and we're just gonna stick this on the other side. Okay, then I'll take 2 more of these. Put them in the middle. Hopefully that's right. Okay, now we'll take another bar. Okay, so 2, 1, and 1. Okay. And then put this in between the black. You want it in between the second black one, not the first one. Okay, so then this goes one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then that goes on there just like that. You got to make sure you leave 6 spaces on the end of that. Okay, so now that goes up here. Oh, I see. I think I see what we're doing. We're doing this wheel part right here on the wheel suspension gizmo. Okay. There we go. I'm almost tempted to just use my other gray or other brown peg to put this together. I mean, I don't think it would really matter. Would still be serving the purpose that it's supposed to serve. Okay, so that. Plus that. Okay, so this. Huh. Ah. I think I see what I did wrong. I think I put these arms on backwards. These arms have to bend in. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Just had to. Had to put the top arm on right. So that means I did the bottom arms wrong then too. Because they're not pushed in enough to connect. That means I gotta take this whole thing apart. Because I didn't put those bottom arms on right. Well, let me just, I think this, yeah, okay. So this is supposed to slide. That think that's supposed to be on the inside. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that piece should have been on the inside. I'm not doing very well at building this car at the moment. I'm getting pieces in the wrong places. I'm missing a piece. Okay. So this is supposed to go like this. That's yeah, okay, so that part's correct, but now, like I said, I gotta take this whole thing apart. Because I got the arms in the wrong place. Hopefully I don't have to take too much apart. I think I just gotta slide these side rails out. Well, as the world of Wayne would say, I make mistakes so you don't have to. But yet he has a way of editing out the mistakes if he wants to. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Got those on the right way. Supposed to be bent inward, not outward. right. Well, that's that side of the steering fixed. Now I just gotta try to put this all back together the way I had it. Too bad I didn't notice that mistake before I got so far into it. Actually, if I would have paid attention to step 16, that's where they told me to put the bottom part in. And I totally missed that step. Because I would have found out then it wasn't right. Okay, now I don't know. I'm totally confused here now. Okay, take this piece off. Okay, so then this piece. Okay, that piece goes there, yeah. And this goes on here. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. All right, so I don't think, do I use that other brown piece? Yeah, I am supposed to use that other brown piece later on. Alright. I gotta find my missing gray piece because I can't really continue on with the suspension build here without that piece. So 1 minute while I go look underneath and see if I can't find it. Whew. Boy, that was a little bit of a struggle to do that. Had to get all the way down on the floor, and then I found out it got lost behind a stack of boxes that are on the floor. So I had to reach behind there and get it. But we got it. So now we can do what we need to do here. There we go. Oh. Not easy for an old guy like me to get down on the floor. Alright, there we go. Now we got our suspension ship. Okay, so then we take another piece and put it here. Yeah, I put off getting down there long enough to, but because I don't, that was the second time I'd gone down there trying to look for her, because I knew I dropped a piece down there, and I just couldn't find it. But I couldn't find it because I wasn't looking behind the boxes. And then this goes no, that doesn't go there. This goes up here. There we go. I find that new Lego pieces are always so hard to put together, especially when you're trying to put trying to stick things into a round hole. You don't always want to go in. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that little corner piece there. Okay, now this. Huh. This showing those rotated. I don't see how they rotate. They don't rotate. They go in and out. Okay, this is very confusing. Because I built it the way they said to build it. And now they're saying to put it on here, but I'm not sure. I'm not seeing how to put it on. Oh. So they got it like this. Right? Yeah, they got it like this. I still don't know how this sits on there though. Huh. Oh, maybe it just sits. Okay, it just kind of sits there for the moment, I guess. Because then you got to take one of these rods, and I guess you gotta run that through. Okay, I'm still not quite understanding this. So this goes like this. This goes on here. Okay, this and this go together. Because then oh, actually, you know what? I think I see what's going on here. That has to slide out. This slides in. That slides in there. Okay. I got it now. But now this rod, now I'm at another impasse here because you're saying I gotta put this on the end. And then this is supposed to go. See, it shows there's two of these. So like one goes on one side and then one goes on the other side, but it's not long enough to do that. And you either put one side on or not, or the other. You know, you can't put it on both sides. Unless you're barely just putting it on both sides. I mean, I suppose you could do that where you just barely put it on. But then I don't know what to do with this piece. Because it looks like this piece was supposed to connect, you know. Oh, maybe this piece just connects into the... Okay, wait. This piece, I think, just sits in here. Yeah, that piece. No, that's too. Goes here. I can't put that there. I don't. Okay, I'm not. This is really confusing me. I'm sorry. Just these pictures just aren't really clear. Cause I can't put that in that hole. Because there's already something in that hole. And these are the pieces they want me to use. Oh, it looks like they got these arms folded back. And then that sits just in front of those arms, but that can't be because this piece is here. So did I put that piece in the wrong place? Ah, very challenging build. Now I gotta figure out. Now I gotta figure out where I went wrong here. Well, there's supposed to be a. Looks like there's supposed to be a space between the blue and the. So I didn't put this down far enough. This one rod. I didn't. I didn't move that down far enough. Because that blue peg is supposed to be at the last hole. And the two red and blues are supposed to be together. So that's supposed to be like that. Okay. So then this is supposed to. Okay, so those arms are right, but this is supposed to slide in. That's supposed to slide in like that. Okay. Alright, well maybe now that I adjusted this, maybe now things will work the way they're supposed to. Famous last words, you know. That's okay, so that sits like that. These were supposed to go in like this. This piece is supposed to go there. Okay, there we go. Now I think we're getting somewhere with this. We just gotta make sure that that it's lined up perfectly. If you're out of alignment, it's not gonna work just right. It's not gonna line up with the picture. And then you'll be left wondering what in the world is going on here. Okay, so that goes there. And this goes. This will go on, but we need to put a couple pieces on it first. And I gotta make sure I get the pieces in the right order. So I hate having to take it apart just to fix something that I screwed up on it and didn't put in the right place. All right, there we go. habeas corpus. Put this on here. Our little wheel. Okay, now take our last two pieces. Put that there. This here and this here. And then that goes okay. So this has to clip into here. Run down. There we go, just like that. Oh, and then this collar goes all the way down. Okay. So, uno, dos. Okay, there we go. Those two pieces are in. Now we'll take our little steering box thingamajig. Okay, so it's sitting like this. Oh. Okay, where's my little, there it is. So this goes, okay, so this drops in. Huh? Oh, I put the balls on the wrong side. Let me just correct that. Yeah. And then this drops in. And then this goes on here. This pins it. There we go. So now we got steering there. Okay. So then we take one of these and we pin them to the balls. Oh, they do got directions on them too. They got like a little piece on it that keeps it from going all the way through. There we go. Okay, now we'll take this. Drop that over there. Same thing on this side. Okay, now take our last two. So we'll go to the... Oh, okay, so we need to put this up here. On both sides. With a ball joint. Then this will pin to the red one and to this one. There you go. Now you got your cross section. All right. So now we need to take these blue and stick them in. That's what I'm talking about. The pieces just don't want to go into the little hole. Well, that one just doesn't want to go in. Yeah, for some reason that one just doesn't want to go into where it's supposed to go. that needs to line up. Yeah, that doesn't line up. There's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. That still doesn't. Yeah. And I can't get that piece on with this piece in the way. And I don't know how to get that on there. There. So then this. There we go. Now we got it. Oh, I tell you, this this build is challenging. I mean, I'm 18 plus, but it's still challenging. Because I get stumped by the directions sometimes on what, they're telling me to do with the part. There we go. So now we've effectively tied this whole piece in. So it's all, nice and tight now. It's not wobbly. Okay, and that effectively is the end of pack 1. I do got some extra bits. There's always going to be extra bits. Hopefully I didn't miss too many bits. But that's the end of this video. Thanks for joining me. Sorry it took a minute and 30 to film, bag one. But we got a nice good start to it. And next time join me and I'll be doing bag number 2. Until then, see ya.